What's going on, boys and girls, and welcome back to Project Zangetsu. Okay guys, so welcome back to part 4 of this video. As you see me right now, I'm actually walking back from a spares shop that's close to my place. I just went and bought some RTV silicone sealer. It's sort of like a gasket maker that we're going to be using where we're going to be replacing the half moon camshaft seals. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last video, but I couldn't exactly pinpoint where the leak was coming from, although I had a pretty good idea. I just couldn't verify that it's the only place that it's coming from. I discovered this after I opened up the valve cover, and upon inspecting the valve cover itself as well as the gasket appeared to be in very good shape. So it was hard to fault it for being the source of the leak. So, because I've already got it open, I'm gonna have to change the gasket anyway, just for the sake of being responsible and doing a complete job. And then I thought, since I'm down there, let me just go ahead and replace those camshaft seals, because who knows if they are the cause of the leak as well. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, and hopefully we're gonna be finishing the job. So what's going to be happening now is I'm going to be going to Subaru Edenvale. My good friend Kieran is on his way to pick me up and give me a lift there. So the reason why we're going there is that we're going to buy some half moon camshaft seals. That's the best way I can describe them. They're basically these seals that are like half moon shaped, that are on the camshaft side of the part of the engine where we've removed the valve cover. And those seals basically keep oil in, specifically in the area where the camshaft is, so that we don't have an oil spill and the camshaft continues to be lubricated. If you ask me, in my personal opinion, now that I've had a look at the actual seals themselves and where they're situated, feels like a bit of a design flaw on the part of Subaru, because I don't see a reason why there needs to be a space there unless it's for installation purposes when you are replacing cams. I'm not sure, but it could have just been a solid part of the engine that was closed. But anyway, so now the reason why I'm buying those half moon camshaft seals is because when I inspected the gasket after opening the valve cover, it seems like it's in pretty good condition still. The rubber is still supple, it's still intact, it's not broken up in any place. So the possibilities of where the oil could have come out is either those camshaft seals, maybe they are now faulty, or there could be maybe some washes on the bolts that actually hold the valve cover into the engine. One of those washers maybe could be damaged and leaking some oil. I need to check them out as well, just before Kieran gets here, if I can get time to do that, to see if maybe I might need to pick up a set of them as well. But yeah, so I got that information from Garth as a possibility of where the oil leak also could have been coming from. So in any case, we're on our way to Subaru Edenvale. So, hanging out at Subaru Edenvale with my boy Kieran back there, just picking up some parts. just vlogging, man. I'm just vlogging. Because I'm in the middle of an episode right now, so yeah. See, this is what I mean. Very nice and flexible still. Not brittle at all. Because if it was like hard and brittle from the oil, okay, fine, maybe that one is okay, maybe it was in bad condition, maybe we did good, because I was about to say that if it was like hard and brittle and caked up with oil, it would have broken, but that seems to have done the trick. So okay, maybe it is actually in bad shape, so yay, I guess. Okay, now this is me trying to take a closer look at these half-moon camshaft seals, or cam plugs as some people refer to them. So in this instance, that would be that thing right there, this black thing here. I bought 2 of those from Subaru just in case that is the source of our problem, because if we have a look at the valve cover gasket itself, it doesn't seem to be in very bad condition. As I mentioned in the previous video, it still seems quite flexible and supple. I mean, of course I'm going to change it, but because we do already have a new one, but it doesn't seem to be the source of the problem. So I bought those half moon cam shields, which I'm going to have to go back up to my apartment and pick up because I forgot them there. But yeah, since I did buy them, I'm going to go ahead and replace them. So, wish me luck. Okay, so I've already loosened the spark plug seal using the screwdriver. So don't look at this clip and think, God damn, those things were loose. No, it took some doing. I'm just filming the part where I'm actually able to take it off. See, like this one here. Almost impossible because you can't get a gap in, so that's why I'm going to need the screwdriver. Okay, and this part's for you, Garth. Okay, now, as you guys can see, all of my washers, including one of the bolts that I wasn't able to pull out all the way to get the cover out, are present on the tapered cover. So now on close inspection, it kind of seems like this one may be the one that's the most caked up in residue oil. Okay guys, I hope you can hear me okay through the mic on the GoPro. So, and I hope you've also got a decent view of what's happening. Okay, so now we're about to put on the new gasket, so I'm busy trying to figure out which is which, because I bought for both sides, left and right. So at the moment we're only doing the right. So let's see. Would be on this side of the engine. So far it looks like I may have guessed right. Now we're just seating the gasket in all the allocated grooves for it on the valve cover, or tapered cover if you're South African. For some reason, a lot of us call these things tapered covers. Not sure exactly why, because I know that there's something called tappets rather, within the top of a typical engine. Now, I'm not sure if the same is true for Subaru Boxer engines, if we have tappets as well. That's something I'm yet to still learn. But I know that a lot of us, especially if you ask our local mechanics, they call it a tappet cover. But it seems to also be called a valve cover. And I believe that also kind of makes sense because there are valves in the top, in the head of the engine as well. So I don't know. Comment down below, educate me as to why certain things are referred to as they are, and maybe I'll learn something. Okay, now we're doing the spark plug chamber gaskets, the ones that seal the spark plug chamber so that oil doesn't get in. Again, I'm playing this by ear. Not sure which side is which, so I'm gonna have to open all of them, unfortunately. And this means that I probably won't be able to resell them if I don't need them, but yeah. It is what it is. We pay to play. Okay. There we go. Hope I've done that correctly. So these seals are supposed to prevent oil from getting onto the spark plugs. Go. Put you right in there. I sincerely hope I've installed these correctly. I mean, it fits in the groove that's there for it. I don't know if anything more is needed, if there's supposed to be overlap over the grooves. But there's nothing on the spark plug, on the seal itself, that suggests they can do that. So I think this should be fine. Now we need to get some RTV sealer on these. I hope I've been looking in the right direction this whole time. Okay, so here's the first half moon camshaft seal, or camshaft plug, as they call it at the Subaru parts department. This is the old one that I've just removed. I had to pry it off with this needle nose pliers. Fortunately, it was actually surprisingly a lot easier to do than I thought it would be. Here's the new one that we're going to be replacing. Genuine OEM parts from Subaru. So yeah, this is the one that we're going to be replacing. So it was easy to take it off, but judging from like the angle and positioning and everything, it might be a lot more difficult to put on, but I'll see what I can do. Let me get the second one off. Okay, now we're just wiping down the surface on the engine where the gasket's gonna seat between the engine and the tappet cover, just to make sure there's no impurities that could get in the way. Nice little look at my cam gears. This is what happens on the top end of the engine, in case anyone's interested. If I were to like one day forge my engine, like to reinforce it for performance, these are some of the things that I'll change. These two cam gears. is something that I would change, either to, like, you change the degree of the rotation or something like that. They call it cutting gears, or you can get forged cams. But yeah, just a little, I don't know, fun fact, I guess, since we're down here. Everything is nice and flush and sealed. Okay guys, as you can probably see, I've now put back all the bolts for the tappet cover, or the valve cover. I am now in the process of just basically tightening all of them, and that in and of itself is going to be a very long process. Please hit like if you are an advocate for people's back problems, because that's what I am going through to bring this content out for y'all. Also just to fix my car and get it running, but you know what I mean. Please hit like and subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the oil filter has been removed. We're just busy draining oil into this nifty oil pan of mine. I've already drained it there from the drain plug. I've already replaced it and put the drain plug back on. Now I'm just gonna be putting on back the new oil filter. Okay guys, I'm gonna need you to be my second set of eyes here. I don't know how well you can see from your vantage point, but it doesn't look like there's any like metal shavings or anything like that, or at least not enough that it should cause alarm. I'm not exactly an expert on that. Maybe you'll give me your second opinion, but this is the oil that came out, and thankfully there was still quite a lot that was still in the sump, so which I guess at least indicates that there isn't a hole in the sump that let out like a lot of the oil. So I've just put everything back in, guys. There's the oil filter secured. Just for good measure, I'm still gonna torque down that drain plug just a little bit more before oil comes back in. And this is the rubber that caused me problems the last time. I made sure to remove it this time before putting the oil filter back on. What's going on, guys, and welcome to the end of the video. I know, we're not done fixing the car yet. Or rather, yes, like the video should have ended with the successful completion of the tappet cover gasket replacement, right? The thing is, so I've gone as far as putting the tappet cover back with the gasket and everything. I've replaced the two half-moon camshaft seals with their RTV sealant and everything. That's all done. Basically waiting for it to dry now, and the valve cover and everything is back on. So the reason why there's more of a delay is because my battery's been dead for a while now with the car sitting, and my front left tire is completely flat, as well as my rear right tire is completely flat. So I could have waited until I sorted all of that stuff out and delivered you guys a complete video, right? But the thing is, it's been about, I think, 8 days since my last upload, and getting the stuff together to finally finish this repair is gonna take even longer. So I decided to just cut the video here. This is going to be part 4, unfortunately. And then hopefully part 5 will be the conclusion of this valve cover repair. So please bear with me, guys. I know that I'm really piecemealing such a simple repair. It's just that I don't have, I lack some of the tools that would make this go quickly. I lack the experience that would give me the confidence to know that I'm doing the right thing and therefore just do it quickly. And also, time is not on my side as well, you know, because I can't just completely focus on the car's repairs alone. However, something has happened recently that has changed my circumstances quite significantly. Something I'm actually incredibly excited about, but I'll share it in the conclusion of this repair series. So sorry to be prolonging it, but I'm hoping that that little bit of a teaser will keep you tuned to watch the last video of the series. So with that all said, guys, my apologies for stretching this out, but I have been Zoretu Matango, and thank you so much for watching. If you've stayed this far, I truly do appreciate the support, guys. You don't know what it means to me as far as the goals that I have for myself as well as this channel. And if you enjoyed the video, please click on the thumbs up icon to leave us a like. And if you'd like to see more from Project Zangetsu, please click subscribe and be sure to hit that bell icon so that you are notified each and every time I drop new content on this here channel. As usual, people, take care of each other, stay awesome, and keep the dream alive. Peace.
Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff, everybody listen.